20 years old, you know. I get laughed at all the time because of all the old stuff that we continue to try to use. And people say, well, why don't you get new things? And I said, well, the old ones are working.
Work it, use it till it's broken.
Yeah, when it dies, then it dies, and we'll get something else. But anyway, Jessica's here from the chamber, and we're just kind of talking about stuff, getting all recovered from the weekend in Artesia, New Mexico.
Getting recovered.
Yeah.
I think it was a good weekend.
It was.
Really fun.
It was. Earlier today, I interviewed Tom Spindle.
Okay.
And he was a New Mexico State Fair commissioner. And he resigned earlier this year.
That's right. I was wondering, trying to remember where that name rang a bell to me.
Yeah. Okay. And so we interviewed him today. He's part of the group that has put together the Youth Livestock Expo
in Roswell
in a couple of weeks. So they're pretty excited about that. And it was interesting because he said he got appointed to the commission and he got appointed like the day before the state fair the first year. Mm-hmm. So he didn't really have any input or anything to contribute because it had all been
done already.
Then last year it got canceled, even though they planned for it. And then this year, the vaccine mandate just really drove a lot of people upset. Mm-hmm. So he says, I planned for 2, haven't had one yet.
Poor guy. Well, now he gets to plan the one in Roswell.
So this is coming up in a couple of weeks, and there'll be a lot of kids from Eddy County, Artesia. Mm-hmm. They'll probably have animals in that event. So that'll be fun to see coming up.
Yeah, I'm glad that they figured out something to do because, I mean, that the mandate was tough because some people wouldn't have even had time to get vaccinated.
Right.
You know, and so what do you do? And in the meantime, they had something last weekend, like some pride thing, festival or... Yep. I don't know what it was, and they didn't do it for that.
I know.
And it was at the fairgrounds, right?
I know.
So I'm not quite sure the reasoning.
The consistency of reasoning is difficult to understand. And, you know, there's a lot of kids that they're just going to get out of ag if they can't do this, and that's
that's true.
Kind of the sad thing from that. But there'll probably be a lot of people up there. And then you were mentioning before we went back, here in Artesia, you've got Balloons and Tunes coming up. Mm-hmm. When is that?
So we just sent out the pilot forms yesterday for Balloons and Tunes. It's November 5th through the 7th.
Okay.
Of this year. We're getting really excited. We've gotten we've followed up with lots of people. Of course, everything is weather permitting. You know, we've got Friday flights kind of lining up at the elementary schools in Grand Heights so that they can lift from there. Saturday and Sunday morning, both at Eagle Draw. Mm-hmm. Really excited for that. I already got my first pilot form in yesterday.
You just sent them out?
I just sent them out.
And, I mean, they must have been sitting there waiting by their email or whatever.
Waiting.
Yeah.
I got it back already, filled out, looking forward to it. And this is a new one. I haven't met this person. It's a lady, and she has an all-black balloon, full black, and then it has, like, flags hanging off kind of at the bottom, and it's all different colors all the way around.
Okay.
They're really cool. It's a beautiful balloon. So she has already said yes, and then I haven't checked my email yet this morning. We'll see if there's more. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a good time. And it's outdoors, so we can all kind of space out if we need to. You know, as of right now, everything is rocking and rolling for Balloons and Tunes this year.
Okay.
So it'll be exciting, and I know that weekend, that particular weekend around town, so depending on the football, you know, the playoffs and all that, like how we do, it'll either be a bye week for the Bulldogs or we will be hosting a team. So for the first round of playoffs is that weekend. So it'll be Saturday.
Well, there's no guarantee that we're hosting.
Well, if it's okay, here's what I was told. If we are first, second, third, or fourth place,
It'll be a bye week.
it'll be a bye week.
Yeah. If you're
5, 6, 7, or 8, you'll be hosting.
right, 9, 10, 11, and 12,
It never happens
you'll
in
be
Artesia.
traveling.
Doesn't happen in Artesia, right?
So
I've been told that actually has never happened.
I'm not going
And
to
I won't say who it was.
argue, and I'm not going to say that
But
it's
you're
going
right.
to happen, but
There's
you
a
can't
slim chance.
guarantee that will be a home game. Most likely,
Come on, Gene, have
it
some
will be
faith.
a home game. Oh, I have. How many state championships have I seen in
Right?
broadcast?
I know, a lot.
A lot.
All
so.
30?
No, I'm not that old.
Hey, so our Coxie, Nicole Maupin that works for us, she came up with a really cool, she's Coach's wife, and her little slogan is 31 in 21.
I've seen that.
That's kinda
around.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was like, you're so smart.
31 and 21.
31 and 21. So we'll just say there'll either be a bye week or we'll be hosting. Most likely not going to be gone. But anyways,
Yeah.
that'll be that Saturday. It's the first round of playoffs. And then that also is going to be Bulldogs on Review weekend
Okay.
over at the Estelle Yates. So a
lot of stuff going on that
kind of
weekend.
cool. Yeah, which adds to the element of the tunes part of our balloons and tunes. We've got some other things kind of in the works for more of the tunes portion of it. Just trying to get that finalized and stuff. But yeah, November, it's that first weekend in November. The other big thing that weekend that's easy to remember when you're thinking of balloons and tunes is that it's time change weekend.
Ah,
So every year on time change weekend, balloons and tunes.
that's right.
Easy
So
to remember.
we fall back. So
Which
6 o'clock becomes 5 o'clock.
Yes, which makes it much harder on Sunday to,
Yes.
to get up and
you
go
lose
over
an
there.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah, because we meet with, so the pilots that come in are sponsored, or we try to get them sponsored each year, and whether that's a family that comes out and sponsors them to help crew and be there, it pays for a hotel room for the pilot, it pays for gas or propane for their balloons, and then there's a dinner on Friday night for them to all meet so that they know who to look for when they show up at Eagle Draw, because it is still a little bit dark whenever they're starting to set up. So whether it's a family that comes in and does it, or a business that comes in and does it and sends some of their employees, I really like the mix of balloons and local people, because it just gets different people fired up about it. Lots of people start talking in different aspects of this whole thing, and it's just a fun weekend. And like I said, some people just get to watch it on TV, or they get to see it from their backyards, but this is one way for them to come and be hands-on with the whole process of what it takes.
So bug the boss to sponsor a balloon.
Yes.
Because it's not horribly expensive, is it?
No, it's $400, and that's for the whole Saturday and Sunday. And then, of course, it's always up to the pilot whether they give rides, whether they don't, how many hops they make, meaning up and down. That's completely 100% up to the pilot if they're not comfortable or whatever. Because some of these balloons are smaller, some of them are bigger, some of them can hold more people, some of them less. There's weight limits. There's all of that goes into the factor that I'm not the professional. They definitely are. So they're the ones that are insured and inspected and the whole nine. So we leave it up to them. However, when you do sponsor, they give you the first, opportunity. Yeah.
If the weather and conditions are right to go ahead and have passengers, then you're at the front of the list to do that. But you also get to help out with the crew.
Yes. And so you help unfold everything, lay it all out, start, you've got the biggest thing I learned with balloons and tunes, leather gloves. Bring not just like warm ski gloves because it's colder, leather gloves that you can really work, because sometimes you can't hold on to something well enough or it like slips out of your fingers or whatever, but leather gloves are really, really, really work well. And then, so sometimes you're just holding that envelope open so that the air can go in, or sometimes you're, usually they put the biggest guy on the crew hold the there's like a big, I shouldn't say string. It's a huge rope that comes off the top of that thing holding it. And then, I don't know, sometimes you're just grabbing stuff from the trailers for the pilots to put on, all different things. And then
there's
of course,
the chase crew.
Starts to stand up, and then it
takes
goes
off,
up.
and then you could become part of the chase crew.
Yep. Then you follow it around town. So that's another good thing about having a local person as part of that, because then you can tell them where to go.
Yeah,
or
don't
whatever.
go there, you'll get shot.
There's construction over here or whatever. We'd also try to talk to local landowners and just find out what's, they call it friendly, like friendly landing or not friendly.
Yeah.
So if they say, oh, there's a ranch out here, or here, whatever, it's not friendly. So then that way the pilots know they don't drop down over there. Yeah. Or try not to.
Because if they're grazing cattle or they've got livestock out there, they don't want gates opened up and livestock getting out.
Correct.
Or it may be a field that they're not working right now, and they'll be a friendly place.
And they don't care. Yep.
They don't care.
Yep. And some, it depends on what they're growing too. Some of the crops are okay and they'll bounce back, like alfalfa. Some of it is not okay to and it won't bounce back, and it'll kill a whole section of their field, and they'll be mad.
They'll be mad and be looking for money.
Yes. So we there's a lot that goes into it, into piloting and stuff, and so we try to help out with that as much as we can, being the local people, knowing who to call.
So if you guys want to sponsor a balloon, call Jessica right now.
Yes.
Well, not right now.
Well, we already have one
balloon
available for sponsor.
There you go.
I'm so excited.
That sounds great.
Yeah, no, we're excited. It'll be a fun weekend.
Now,
Again,
between now and
November.
then, you've got, I think September 18th is a busy weekend.
Yes, busy weekend.
Because you got the Clays Crusher.
So our event, one of our biggest events for the chamber is the Clays Crusher Fun Shoot. It's our lucky 13th year of hosting this event. So we got a spot out at Eddy County Shooting Range, 2 rotations, 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Teams of 5 can come shoot, again, fun shoot. So scores taken, but it's still just fun. So we're encouraging companies to sponsor. If you have, I don't know, customers that you'd like to come, send them over there to just say thank you for being our customer, or if you want to use it as a networking opportunity to come mingle with other companies, do that. Absolutely. We're doing sponsorships, or just pay to come and shoot. We've got people that sign up just because they love shooting and they want to come out and have a good time. So it doesn't have to be a team of 5. You can just be an individual shooter and come out. And we've got it's 70 targets and 12 stations. And then there's games. There's going to be, of course, 1 in every 5 will win a prize.
So a lot of prizes to give away.
Lots of prizes, lots of fun. Lunch. We're working on that lunch sponsor and lunch details now, and it's going to be a good day.
So sign up for that. Are people starting to sign up? You're starting to get teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Our morning rotation is just about full. There is wiggle room all over the place, though. So we've got lots of room for whoever wants to come out and play. We will make it happen.
Okay.
It'll be really fun.
So that'd be call, and then good to call now. And then I think that same weekend is
Green Chili Cook-Off.
Over at Hotel Artesia.
Yeah, so she's got, we will be providing lunch if people want to stay and do that. If they don't, they can come in, try all the green chili stuff happening, all the entries at Hotel Artesia, and listen to JD and the Badlands. That's going to be a fun afternoon.
And that's a People's Choice event. So the green chili that is dishes that are being prepared, you actually get to sample them. The competition food items. You actually get to go through and try what it is that they're competing with, and so then I guess the people pick the winners and best to show and all that good stuff.
She's got a whole system. Leah and Nancy Dunn have figured out with Joy over at Hotel Artesia. They've got a big bucket with popsicle sticks, and then when you walk in, you get one, and then you go through the line and try all the different green chili dishes, and then there's little buckets next to each of the green chili people, and you just vote for your favorite. So you go put your popsicle stick in their bucket, whoever you want to vote for.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I did a post on Facebook, I think maybe it was last week or something, about what is your favorite green chili dish to make?
Okay.
We had lots of enchiladas.
Okay.
Lots of people love making enchiladas.
Well, yeah, that's good.
One that popped out to me was a green chili spaghetti. There's a couple people post about that, and I've never had that. I would love to try it.
Well, now you were close at the tasting event because didn't Piccolino's bring
They brought their
pasta noodles with green chili in it? So that's close.
But it was Alfredo.
I know, but
not
that's
spaghetti.
okay. So all right,
But
I'm
still,
probably being yelled at by people.
No,
that say,
I do the same thing because I love making green chili chicken Alfredo. My favorite thing, and I had steamed asparagus to mine.
Mm-hmm.
But the spaghetti sauce portion, like having a red sauce versus a white sauce, I haven't ever thought about doing something like that. It sounds yummy.
It does. It does. But you were asking the favorite one to make.
Yeah, what they like to make.
So you were looking for people that cook their own or make their own.
Yeah, because I feel like these people need to be talked into coming and letting us sample their green chili spaghetti, right?
Well, I know to enter, you have to get a food permit because
it's easy.
Okay.
Easy. It's a time factor just because September 18th is 2.5 weeks away or so.
Yeah.
I know Leah said she got hers pretty quickly.
Okay.
As far as like the paperwork coming in, but yeah, it's an easy fill out.
Okay.
Here it is. We've even got the paperwork at the chamber.
Okay, so you can kind of guide them to get that filled out, but you have to have that permit if you're going to be a competitor.
Able to,
And again, it's different than some other events because what you're cooking is people are tasting. So you're not selling it to the public directly, but you're serving the public. So
I know. I wish it could be the other way around. I wish the public could just be like, "I'm here to try it and sign a waiver. If I get sick, I can't sue."
Well, see
because
that now
so
that
much
would be
easier on the people that are cooking it.
Easy.
Not that they're here to get everybody sick. You know, like
no. Well, without getting too much into commentary, I've often, the rings they make you run through to have food at an event, and I'm like, show me the list of food poisoning cases at public events that have happened in New Mexico / Eddy County / Artesia over the last 20 years. Show me the list. There is no list. I mean, it's overkill for something that just rarely, if ever, happens. Yeah. You don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
And people don't go out of their way to. Yeah. At least I hope they don't cause it to happen.
Surely not. Yeah.
But yeah, it's we can't be responsible for our own decisions. Where, well, that looks pretty cruddy. I'm not going to eat that. You know? You got to have the state has to tell you. So if I do still get sick at a permitted event, not that this is going to happen at any of our.
Right.
Say I go someplace and it's an event, they're permitted, and I get sick. Can I sue the governor? Can I sue the state?
I don't know.
You gave them a permit. You told me through the issuance of that permit to those people that I would not get sick, and therefore I got sick, so I'm going to sue you.
I mean, it sounds legit, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know.
I don't know, because isn't that where the responsibility is?
Right?
In the agency that issued the certificate?
They probably have insurance to cover themselves.
The state? Mm-hmm. Or no, they have judges that toss things out. You know? It's like, nah, we're not.
Whatever. I can't say those words.
No.
He's just sick. He's fine.
This guy, again?
By the time I got his paper, he's probably okay.
Oh, I know. I'm not trying to make fun of, because there have people that have it.
It would be so much more fun. Like, I wish that we could do it that way so that we could have, like, all the people that said they love making enchiladas. Okay, everyone bring enchiladas and let's try them all and then have an enchilada challenge.
Well, I mean, look what these things have done to, the smorgasbord.
Right.
And that's what just drives you crazy,
And the schools, like bringing in stuff for your kid's birthday or something.
Yeah.
It's much harder to do, like fun treats and things like that.
Anyway, we're sorry we got far feet.
That's okay. Green Chili Fest or Green Chili Cook-Off.
Green Chili Cook-Off.
Exciting.
Well, you're welcome to stick around if you've got anything else we need to talk about on the other side.
Sure.
Okay. We'll take a break here for news.
Okay.
I have to get more coffee.
Okay. Get coffee.
You've got your whatever that is.
I already finished it.
Okay. This is KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia. It is 9 o'clock. Let's check in with the folks at the townhall.com news.